Dynamite! How's it going, all you guys and girls in the Illumination? Time to jump aboard the Loom Train. It's me, it's JJD, JJ Double J, the Illuminator here.
The sweet one.
Also known by almost countless other aliases and nicknames. We won't get into that right now. I was thinking, my father had a brother that I didn't really know too well growing up. I really didn't get to know him until I was into my, I didn't get to know him until I was like 27, 28. He was kind of like, in my father's family, he was kind of like the black sheep. Everybody loved him. He just was one of these people that, and I'm not saying there's anything right or wrong about this, I'm just describing the way that he is, and if this is like you or anybody you know or whatever, I'm not putting judgment on anybody, but he just had a heart that was, he would treat perfect strangers like he would treat his own family. And in the Portuguese family that my father grew up in, it was kind of like, family was like everything, family first and all that. So things that were a big deal to his family, it wasn't a big deal to him. He was a big-time motorcycle rider, tattoos all over his body. Was a great guy once I got to know him. It's usually that the black sheep is usually the one that you want to get to know. It's stuff that you don't know. You have to learn as you go on. That usually, the black sheep is probably the one you want to get to know. Sometimes, but he was really big into CBs, and the thing was, he was always on the CB. He was always talking to people, whether they're truck drivers or just people that in the early 70s it was a huge thing. The late 70s, even Dukes of Hazzard, it was a huge thing like that. And he continued to do it right until he died. He was I believe he was 69 or 70 years old when he died. But he was my father's much older brother. But long story short, it didn't matter to him if he blew off like his father's birthday because he was going to be doing something with the guys, or somebody called up and wanted to see his CB collection or something. Like, things didn't matter to him that mattered to everyone else. And there is a sense of family. I mean, there's also a sense of being an all-around good guy. And I know both sides of the fence here. But honestly, I wish I would have known him my whole life, because he ended up being a really, really great guy, and loved old cars. CBs were his total thing. Had friends all over the country. Sometimes he would talk to a guy that was just traveling through the area, and they'd meet up and go have lunch or breakfast or coffee or something like that. And he made friends like that, at the drop of a hat, which is kind of a good thing, depending on who you are, right? But I was just thinking about him today, and Uncle Rit, his name was Richie. Uncle Rit, miss you a lot. Hope everything's going well wherever you happen to be. But do you have any family members that are like black sheeps of the family, or are you the black sheep of the family? Put your comments below. I love you all. Take care. Stay safe. This is the Illuminator, and I'll be back. Looks like baby's vomit. Tastes like shoes.